Hey there, Amanda here with a few little stretches and movements for these little things that we use every day in nearly everything we do. We're constantly using our hands, aren't we? And the muscles of our hands, and the hands are an extension of our heart. So we're going to do some mudra, some stretching for our hands, some movement for our hands. So let's begin by, we're going to use a mudra from this tattered book that I've used a lot, Gertrude Hershey's Mudra Yoga in Your Hands. Beautiful book. And there's a mudra in this book and it's called Mudra of the Inner Self. It goes like this. So we're going to bring the tips of our fingers together, the heels of our hands together, and our thumbs together in like a little bit side by side each other. And what we're going to do is bring this mudra just up to above our head, and we're just slowly going to lower it down in front of our face. And Gertrude Hershey points out here that this is a beautiful mudra to bring you back into the essence of yourself. And so if you gaze through that point right in between, just above the tips of your thumbs, just gaze into that point and beyond until you blink. And then when you do blink, just softly allow your eyes to close and lower the mudra to somewhere around the throat, the chin, and just pause here for a moment and feel the mudra and feel the effect of this mudra on your body and your mind. Breathe in and out, out and in. Sense your essence, the soul self, the eternal self, the part of you that is not the physical, it's not the mental realm, it's not the emotions that you might feel, it's that witness aspect of yourself, just sitting in silence, observing and watching. And when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in through both of your nostrils. And then exhale and let the breath go out of your mouth. And maybe let's do that one more time. Deep breath in through both nostrils. Exhale out of your mouth. Great. And when you're ready, open your eyes, and if that was enough of a practice for you to bring you into this present moment, wonderful. But from here, keep your hands in the mudra and just start to clap. Clap the outside edges of the hands together. Tap, tap, tap. The hands and the fingers are good for our brain, mobilizing our fingertips and shaking our hands. All sorts of things can really activate the brain. It can really calm the body, but there's also some acupressure points that we can press that will help the rest of our body. So now we're going to tap into small intestine 3, which is just below the little fingers, just on this outside edge. So we're going to tap, tap, tap there. Tap, tap, tap. And then bring the hands back into that clapping position. And then start to turn just the thumbs. So sometimes people can feel a bit arthritic in their thumbs. So really tap in a way that feels good for you. So this is a good practice for hands, fingers, wrists, but also for heart. So tap, 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 and then come back to the fingers, the heels of the hands tapping, and then start to shake, shake, shake. So this is great for arthritis, but again, you've got to be mindful of how you're mobilizing your joints your fingers, your wrists. There's also a really good heart point that can help with insomnia. I'm going to show you in a moment. Once we've got our hands and our fingers warmed up, and then just lift your hands above the level of the heart. Shake, shake, shake. And this is something that I've been doing for a really, really long time, since I learnt Qigong. That was my first yoga teacher training way back in 1997 or 8, something like that. I know, long time, huh? And then start to release the shake and start to claw like you're a cat. So start to use the muscles of your fingers and kind of create a clawing-like feeling with them. And then wriggle, 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 and let your fingertips drop down. They might touch the earth and they might not, but just let them dangle. Close your eyes and feel your hands, your fingers, your wrists, your arms tingling with life force energy, tingling with prana. Another deep breath in through both of your nostrils and exhale out of your mouth. Wonderful. Open your eyes. How does that feel? Does it feel good? All right. So then from here, doesn't matter which side you go to, we're just going to massage the thumb. So use your opposite thumb to rub from the root of the thumb all the way up to the tip. And we're just moving energy along the line of the thumb. And then what we're going to do is come into that place, the webbing between the thumb and the index finger. And this is an acupressure point. We're going to press in here. And this is a great release point. Large intestine 4. We're going to press and pulse. So if it's tender, there's no reason to be alarmed. Just maybe rub it every now and again and give it a little bit of a mobilization. Sometimes the tenderness and the tightness can be a bit of stuck energy. I like to pulse, so I just press and release, and then try the other side, other thumb. So mobilizing from the root of the thumb. Be gentle, especially if you experience a little bit of arthritis, and then go into that webbing. So webbing, and you can use your thumb, you can use your index finger, do whatever feels right for you. You could hold and press the point and then release, or you could press and release, press and release, press and release. Just pressing and releasing. And then lay your hands, palms face up, and just feel what that's like. And then from there, take a moment to lift one arm up and let your fingers dangle down, and use the other hand to press your fingers down and back. Again, and you can capture the thumb if you like. So we're giving the inner arm lots of meridian lines, down the inner arm, a nice stretch. And then from here, I'm just going to move my watch strap. We're going to press into the pinky side of this hand, and we're going to press in between. There's two tendons that run down the outside edge of your hand, and we're going to press in there. And again, that might feel quite tender. So you have to dig around a little bit to feel your way. This is a heart 7. And again, you can decide how you mobilize this energy. So it might be pressing and releasing, little pulse. And this can be a really nice one to do in the middle of the night if you're waking up quite a bit. Settles the heart for sleep. Good. And then try the other hand. So release, have a stretch, inner forearm stretch. How often do we stretch this side of our arm? And then try to find your heart 7 point again. So I just use the thumbnail and I'm pressing in between and I'm feeling my way for a tender point. And once I've got it, I'm just pulsing lightly. I'm not pressing too hard, not breaking bones here. Just pressing, releasing, pressing and releasing. And it's almost like, you know, when you get a hose and you crinkle the hose up to stop the water flow, that's what we're doing. So we're stopping and we're releasing, we're unclogging that point, yeah, the heart line. Great. And then from here, bring your hands into your heart, interlock your fingers and press your palms up to the ceiling. Take a deep inhalation and then exhale and float your arms out and around you in a big circle. And then once your hands come in front, interlock them the other way. So interlock them the awkward way. Lift your hands, turn the palms face up and press to the sky again. Inhale. And then exhale. And reach your hands, your fingers out and around you and let your hands come onto your knees and pause and feel. Let your shoulders relax, let your arms, your hands, your fingers relax. Take a couple of breaths here, eyes open. Eyes open, feeling your way into your hands. You might notice some warmth, some tingling. Good. And then very gently start to lift your palms and look at your hands. Really look. And give great thanks to your hands for what they do for you every day. The menial tasks, the amazing hugs that you give people, but also the things like making a slice of toast, making a cup of tea, making a meal for others, driving yourself. They just do so much for us. Give great thanks to your hands, to your arms, to your fingers, and bring your hands right into this heart space, your heart space. Bow your head. Take a moment to soften into your hands. Thank you so much. Namaste. And whenever you're ready to, you can open your eyes and get on with the rest of your day. Yoga doesn't have to take a long time. Yoga doesn't have to be about jumping on your mat and doing downward dogs. Yoga can mean so many different things to different people. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Short, sweet, focused. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Share it to your friends, to your family, and subscribe if you feel to. And have a super duper day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Ciao.